Buddy, I'm here with Eric at Diversified Foods at NRA 2024. Eric, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Fantastic. It's a great show. It's Monday. How's the show going for you?
It's going very well. We've had a lot of interest in our products, and we're pretty excited about it.
So, yeah, I see that. You got a wonderful display here in the Lakeside Center, and it's beautiful. Tell us a little bit about Diversified Foods, if you could.
Yeah, Diversified Foods is a fourth-generation company. We're privately held out of Metairie, Louisiana, and we have specialized in shelf-stable food and beverage for about 45 to 50 years. Pretty excited about that, and today we're launching a bunch of new innovation, which we're pretty excited about.
That's a long time. It's a long time for shelf stable with that, right?
Yeah, shelf stable's come a long way.
Yeah.
It really has. Years ago, it had a little negative connotation here in the U.S. And more of a caramelized flavor, a burnt flavor, if you will. The technology that's come forward is absolutely fantastic.
Well, let's talk about some of the new products, or some of the products that you're bringing to the show today that you're real excited about.
Yeah, probably our most exciting. We have the first ever shelf-stable buttermilk. This is helping not only restaurant owners with refrigerated space, but there's a lot of applications for buttermilk, whether it be French dressing, whether it be any type of basting, whether you're doing chicken breasts, pancakes, anything like that. It's phenomenal, and to have it available, shelf-stable, means a lot to the restaurant owner.
It does, and especially in this day and age of the utility bill going absolutely bonkers with everybody, you want stuff out of the fridge maybe.
Yeah,
and
it's premium space, and a lot of times our restaurant owners have limited space. And a lot of times too, they're slacking the products out. So in other words, they're taking them out of the cooler, letting them come up to room temperature. And that's a huge opportunity for these restaurant owners. Specifically, half and half is another, heavy whipping cream is another, where a lot of chefs are taking this out of the cooler, slacking the product before they put it into the recipe. And our product, you can store right next to your salt and pepper. I mean, it can be...
But once it's opened,
it acts just like any other dairy product. So then it has to be refrigerated, and it's got a shelf life of 10 to 14 days, depending on the item.
That's pretty much a no-brainer that would be the case. But I had to be clear about that. Cool, so you have the buttermilk?
Buttermilk, half and half, and heavy whipping cream are really our three that we're focusing on today. We have a complete lineup of shelf-stable almond, shelf-stable oat, nutritional drinks, coffee creamers, etc. So we've got the full lineup.
Yeah, good. Where are you headquartered?
We're headquartered in Metairie, Louisiana.
Okay, and you nationwide?
We are.
And what is a good way? I'm a restaurant owner, and I want to try you out. What would be the next steps here?
Probably the greatest thing is in the restaurant news, you'll see our ad here. There's a QR code. It's fantastic. You click on the QR code and we'll ship you samples right to your store. You can try them, check them out. There's no cost to you, just to play with the products within your restaurant.
That's nice. Okay. And anything else that people should know about in terms of this business?
Yeah, I think the exciting thing for us is shelf stable, or what we call pantry fresh. It's come a long ways. It really has.
I didn't even know it was available 40 years ago. I mean, to be honest with you.
Well, the U.S. infrastructure, we're a little spoiled with our refrigerated infrastructure. And so that's predominantly the reason. In Europe, Latin America, other countries, refrigerator space and refrigerator transportation is not as available. So they're more prevalent in other countries, but it's growing here in the U.S. just because of its ease of use.
Well, I like the idea of a restaurant being able to have a dry room for food, for shelf-stable products, pull them into the reach-ins, the walk-ins when they're ready to be used.
Exactly.
I mean, this is really actually very important on this bottom line stuff that people are really looking at now. People are sharpening their pencils like never before. Because they've got creeping costs all over the place, labor, utilities, etc. So this is a part of the solution to that problem, isn't it?
And you'll never run out. The greatest thing about our products is you can always have a case in the back room, 2 cases, 10 cases, however many you want. I've talked to a lot of owners just at the show that they're constantly having to run to the store because they can't get their delivery right away.
I've had to do that back in the day. When I was in my college restaurant days. Send me, I'll go. Let's talk a little bit, let's play a little bit devil's advocate here.
Sure.
I don't know if there are purists out there.
Yep.
And so shelf stable versus the regular product.
Yeah. So we actually have a great brochure that kind of explains it. It explains the difference between conventional milk, ESL milk, and UHT, or what we call ultra high temperature milk.
Yeah.
And it basically lays it out. Our products are the same. There's no additives. There's nothing that's added to the product from a preservative standpoint. The critical difference is oxygen and light, right? Those are the two things that probably cause the most disruption. Our product is placed into a Tetra Pak carton that oxygen and light cannot permeate. So it's 100% aseptic when it goes into the package.
Really?
That's really the difference.
Pretty cool. I didn't know, so now I do.
Perfect.
Awesome. Eric, anything else you'd like to add to our folks? We want you guys to do the scan here on the badge and get the samples and get started here with Eric.
Yeah.
So
we've also got a chef that's working some of our products. And we have heavy whipping cream in our dispensers. Come on by. We'd love to have you try it. It's very rich, very creamy. I think you'll be really surprised.
Yeah. Give Eric a call, folks. He's ready to ship out some samples to you and get started. Check him out. It's really good.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Have a great show.
You too.